Thank you for watching the Southern Barbells. I'm Mary.
This is Karina Nascimento.
And we are happy to invite you to our third episode.
We're very excited, and we got some great stuff coming up for you today.
We have Greg Plitt on the show. We're super excited about that. Ladies.
I get so nervous around him. I get like...
So how are your kids doing?
Oh, so my son loves football. He is obsessed. All he wants to do is watch football. The plays, the replays, morning night. I thought there was Monday football. Now it's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday,
and how old
Thursday,
is Teddy?
Friday. He's 6. He's 6 years old. I mean, let me know if your children do that at 6 because
ESPN.
ESPN, and he's hooked like it's a movie, like really exciting stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm proud of him. He wants to be a pro football player. So
another athlete in your family.
we must keep going. He was going to buy his mother a castle.
Now I saw you giving them these as they were walking out the door. I've had these before, Kind Bars.
I love these.
They're really good.
Whole Foods and your nearest supplement
supermarket,
store.
gas station.
Yeah.
These are pretty
gas
much
station.
everywhere.
The other day I was paying, and right there, Kind Bars. I was like, I can't run away from it. I eat the whole box.
Which brings us to our next topic. I just started a new diet, new training regimen. I'm very excited about it.
Yes.
Went from doing for like 2 hours of cardio a day to none for a week and a half. I didn't do any working out, training.
Yeah.
Just had to start over.
Sometimes your body needs to recover. You know, if things are not happening, you know, quick enough, and your body is not responding, and you're still in the same program, like it says, insanity is doing the same thing and getting
Over and over.
And then getting the same results. You know?
Thanks for staying tuned with us. We are here with Greg Plitt. We are super excited, ladies.
You know I am. I told my viewers, I get so hot when I see you. I was like, and I have my accent, so I don't know how to say your last name.
She gets
like accents. Accents were like it.
What is that? I want to put a Z in the end. I know.
Or in the beginning of it.
It's great.
Well, we have a couple of questions, one from our viewers and then one we always ask. What do you do to stay in tune, mind, body, spirit with your daily activities in training and diet? How do you feel about that?
Well, just to warn you, I'm somewhat long-winded. So I chalk it up as just being very passionate about what I do. For me, it's never about like the end state, you know? The gym is not the end, it's always the means to the ends. I go there and I love the gym because it's like the non-subjective world where no one can give it to you or take it away. Where you go in there and you build those fundamental blocks of character that are, work ethic, dedication, sacrifice, due diligence. You believe in a cause and a purpose. And you look at the longevity of it. You don't get carried away with all speed bumps in life. You stay, your eyes on the horizon of where you want to go. And every day you pay your dues and you pay that sacrifice. And over time, when everyone else is sleeping in your competition, you're up performing. It gives you this belief that what you're doing has value to it, right? And over time, yes, in the mirror you see a transformation visually of how you look. But the greatest transformation in the gym is not the vanity of the mirror, but the mindset, the confidence that if you apply these character building blocks to any endeavor, you can see reward. Now, in real life, outside the gym theater and every other theater of life, from corporate America, from mailroom to CEO, or being a good husband, or a real player in your community, it's very subjective. Things can happen in business. Things can be taken from you outside your control, meaning they're very subjective. But as long as you believe in the process of building those blocks, building your IPO status, like your namesake of what you're worth, when you say something, it's not just talk, you back it up with action. You at the gym, and yes, you transform yourself and it looks great, but really all of a sudden you just did something there, didn't you? And if you apply the same tools that got you that, in every other theater of life, mailroom to CEO, to be that husband, be that person that the little kid goes, that's my dad, guys, that's my dad. You know, now we're talking about something that,
You're gonna make me cry.
Goosebumps.
Yeah.
yeah, it's not how big your bicep is or anything else. It's that belief in the greater cause that you can get there. You know, you're not going to have it today. And life, and same with the gym and everything, it's a marathon. It's not a sprint. There is no short fix to a long-term situation. And if you're willing to pay that sweat equity and believe in the course and walk through the mud in life to get to the higher ground, then this world becomes your playground. And all of a sudden it's like, it's freedom. You'll unlock your potential. You're driving the day. You're the master, not the servant. I mean, you're running the day. The day's not running you. So how do you stay grounded in all that stuff, you know? And as you have success, how do you continue to pursue it? Because I find success to be a very dangerous field. It's double-edged. You're proud of it, but a lot of people get complacent in success. They get comfortable. And anytime you're in a comfort state, like if you're sitting on the couch, nothing's moving, right? Nothing's happening. In order for anything to happen in your belief, in your benefit, you have to enforce reaction. You have to adjust the situations. When you're in comfort zone too long, your true potential isn't challenged. So it can become a very dangerous zone. So when you find success, people are like, oh, you're successful. Well, you'll backtrack a little bit because success doesn't define you. You define the success, meaning you created it. Once it's created, it doesn't create you back. No, you have to stay created. And when they say things like, don't forget where you came from, you know, these big A-list celebrities, oh, they forgot where they came from. What that means is like back in the day when they were starving or they were broke or, you know, they were just, they weren't the person they are now. You know, they had this eye of the tiger, this thirst for desire, and they kept going and going and going. And then all of a sudden, the worst thing happens. You know, that success comes a lot of accolades and a lot of comforts. And then all of a sudden they transfer from who they were into what they are now, forgetting that who they were created who they are. And if they remember who they were, then wherever they are is just a stepping stone to where they can get to. It never ends. It keeps on going. So the thing is, of staying grounded and staying true to who yourself isn't about being humble. You know, it isn't about being like, you know, thankful. It's about remembering that person that wanted more in life. Because I don't care what success you have, there's so much more this world can offer you that enriches your life. When we leave this world, we can't take any of these monetary values. Everything we take is the non-tangibles in life, the memories between interactions of people, or the legacy behind for others to follow in footsteps and motivation to achieve their goals, right? So that's the only thing that we can really live on. That's the life. When you're going through a situation and you know, and the nervousness is in you, the butterflies, the anxiety, everything's building up. It's fight or flight mode. What do I do? What do I do? Do you go for it or do you step back? Those are those moments in life that I shoot for, I run for, because that's what really feels most alive. And anyone out there that's kind of wondering what's their path, where to go, and how do I get going? I'm feeling kind of lost. Do an honest check with yourself, by yourself. Write down all your fears, what you're most scared about. Right behind those fears that are self-imposed, meaning they don't exist, they're intangible.
Yeah.
They are a parasite feeding off you, the host. The energy form they feed off is your confidence. And if that confidence is diminished and the fear grows, it starts to put you in a self-paralysis state that you get lost and lost. You created that fear, you can destroy that fear. And as soon as you create the fear and you write it down, you identify it, as soon as you face it, find out, one, it's not as big as you made it out to be, and right behind that fear, once fear dies, the energy, Newton's law, energy is never lost but transferred, that fear, that negative energy transforms into confidence, and right behind that fear is the person you want to be. So whenever you're lost, and I've been lost a million times, I'm an EKG, I go up and down, up and down, up and down, but my character stays true. So when I'm down and I don't know where to go, and I don't know where's directional north, you know, I go after my fear. You know, and wherever my fear is, right behind that is the person I want to be in my true azimuth of where I need to go. So it's scary. I walk through the devil's den to do that. But if you're willing to pay the sacrifice today, if you're willing to make that down payment of work and sweat equity, if you're willing to make a down payment of pain today, I promise you it equates to the peace, joy tomorrow. And that's what life is. It's not investing in the temporary, you know, pressures of today, those temporary comforts. It's using those comforts today, like Saturday night, well, I'll go out and party. No, I'm not going to party. I'm going to invest this time into getting better. It's when you do that and believe in what tomorrow can offer that you're really thinking the right way. So long-winded. I'm very long-winded, but
That was awesome.
And I believe that.
That was awesome.
So that's
I believe that. That is exactly, you know, how I live my life. I paid my dues big time because I had to reach inside too to change who I am, and to, especially as a mom and have a family and being in this industry again. But I love it. That's exactly how I think you should live. Yeah.
And that greatest moment when you guys are hurting, and each one of us has this one moment. We look back, we close our eyes, and we think back. You know that one.